Have you ever wondered why some questions feel like they pull you in and won't let go? Why your brain suddenly lights up when you hear something mysterious, even if it's completely unrelated to your day? Imagine walking down the street and seeing a small detail that makes you pause, your mind spinning, your curiosity firing faster than your heartbeat. Most people ignore these moments, but they're secretly rewiring your brain. Today, you're going to see how curiosity can change the way you think, decide, and even feel. By the end of this video, you'll understand a simple trick your brain uses to reshape itself. And you'll notice it in your own life in ways you never expected. But first, let's start with a small story. A friend of mine found herself staring at a street mural, something she had passed 100 times. That single moment of curiosity triggered a cascade of thoughts she didn't even know her mind was capable of. And what she discovered about her own thinking is exactly what we're exploring today. Most of us don't realize that curiosity is a superpower hiding in plain sight. Studies show that when you're curious, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical that makes winning feel amazing. It's not just excitement. Dopamine actually helps your brain form stronger connections. Imagine a person noticing a strange pattern in a conversation. Their mind suddenly connects ideas faster than normal, spotting things they would have missed otherwise. Even small moments, like wondering why a song makes you feel sad, are secretly teaching your brain how to learn and adapt. This is why curiosity isn't just fun, it's transformational. Later, you'll discover the tiny daily habit that can hijack this effect in your favor. And here's something shocking. People who actively seek answers experience measurable changes in their neural pathways over time. Watch closely, because one of these changes might be happening in your brain right now. Think about this. Most people unconsciously avoid uncertainty. They skip details, ignore questions, and stick to familiar routines. But curiosity flips that script. When someone deliberately asks, "What's really going on here?" their brain becomes a hotspot of activity. The hippocampus, which handles memory, and the prefrontal cortex, which handles decision-making, start communicating more intensely. For example, a student puzzled by a math problem might feel frustration. But that same tension triggers curiosity, causing their brain to form new connections they didn't have before. Imagine that student a week later, effortlessly solving similar problems without thinking. The secret isn't natural talent, it's the brain rewiring itself every time curiosity is engaged. And in a moment, you'll see why this simple mechanism can double your learning speed without even trying. Curiosity can even change perception. Have you ever noticed how a mundane room suddenly seems fascinating when you start looking for hidden details? Your brain releases dopamine, but also activates the anterior cingulate cortex, which helps detect patterns and conflicts. Consider someone walking through their apartment noticing a small crack in the wall they'd never seen. That tiny curiosity spike triggers a cascade of observations, prompting questions about everything from building safety to interior design. Their brain is forming new neural links that improve attention, memory, and problem solving. And this process doesn't stop there. Later in the video, you'll learn how one simple tweak can sustain this neural boost all day, even in boring routines. But first, let's explore another curious twist. Here's a paradox. Sometimes, the things we don't know create more excitement than the things we do. Studies show that curiosity peaks when there's a gap between what you know and what you want to know. Think about someone discovering an obscure fact online that contradicts their assumptions. Their brain doesn't just note it, it starts connecting it to everything else they know, creating stronger memory pathways. For example, a person reading about why cats need suddenly recalls every experience with their own pet, linking emotions and observations. This pattern helps the brain predict outcomes, spot errors, and make better decisions. And in just a moment, you'll see a practical trick to use this gap to your advantage in daily life, rewiring your brain without even realizing it. Have you noticed how some people seem to learn faster simply because they ask questions differently? Curiosity actually affects the brain's reward system. Dopamine spikes when a question is answered, reinforcing the habit of seeking more information. Consider a writer experimenting with curiosity in everyday life. They notice details about strangers' behaviors, jot down questions, and let their brain explore patterns. Over time, they become faster at connecting dots and spotting opportunities. This isn't magic, it's science. Later, we'll explore a simple experiment you can try that produces the same effect, essentially training your brain to crave knowledge and insight every day. For now, notice how your own curiosity sparks small but meaningful changes in how you perceive your surroundings. Sometimes the most powerful curiosity comes from counterintuitive ideas. Imagine discovering that the brain responds more to questions it cannot immediately answer than to ones it can. Neuroscientists call this the information gap effect. Picture someone trying to remember the details of a movie they watched years ago. Their curiosity to fill in gaps triggers a flood of neural activity, creating stronger memory traces. Small insights pop up unexpectedly, like remembering an actor's subtle expression or a twist in the plot. This shows that curiosity isn't passive, it actively restructures your brain's networks. And in a few moments, you'll see an experiment that magnifies this effect, making your mind more agile and receptive to new ideas. Surprising statistics show that people who regularly exercise curiosity perform better in problem-solving and creative thinking tests. Even something as simple as exploring a new hobby or reading about a random topic enhances neural connectivity. Consider someone learning a new language. They might struggle at first. But each moment of wonder, why does this word sound like that, trains their brain. By the end of a few weeks, they notice patterns, recall words effortlessly, and even think differently in their native tongue. The brain's plasticity thrives on these curiosity sparks. Later, you'll discover the ultimate takeaway about how curiosity can permanently enhance your mental flexibility, closing the loops we've been opening all along. Have you ever noticed how often your mind skips details without you realizing it? How often you glance at something and immediately move on, missing hidden patterns? Share your own experiences in the comments. Think about a moment when curiosity made you pause, notice, and rethink. That small awareness can reveal a hidden skill you've been ignoring. Just recognizing these moments can change the way your brain reacts to information. And keep watching, because what comes next will show exactly how these tiny moments of curiosity can be amplified to reshape your thinking every day. Imagine a scenario where you can actively transform your brain through curiosity. What if simply asking better questions every day could literally rewire your neural pathways? Studies show that engaging in deliberate curiosity triggers synaptic growth, making memory, focus, and learning more efficient. Picture someone solving a complex puzzle they initially avoided. Each time they persist, dopamine spikes, neural connections strengthen, and their brain becomes more capable. This is not just theory, it happens in real life. Later, you'll learn the final, mind-blowing insight that ties all these discoveries together and shows how your brain is quietly transforming with every question you ask. Sometimes what you already know can limit what you're curious about. Counterintuitive research shows that when people challenge their assumptions, curiosity accelerates learning. Imagine a student struggling with a concept until they question a core assumption. That moment of doubt sparks exploration, neural pathways fire in new combinations, and understanding deepens. A small aha moment occurs when the brain realizes a familiar idea was incomplete. You'll see that leveraging these moments systematically can enhance creativity and problem-solving in ways most people never attempt. In the next section, the ultimate application of curiosity reveals itself in everyday life. Curiosity's final twist is its ability to reshape behavior over time. People who engage curiosity consistently don't just learn more, they notice more, empathize more, and make better choices. Consider someone applying curiosity to daily interactions, observing patterns, and asking questions. They start anticipating problems, spotting opportunities, and connecting dots others miss. The cumulative effect rewires their thinking style, transforming both decision-making and emotional awareness. And now, everything we've discussed comes together. The brain's capacity to rewire itself is strongest when curiosity is practiced intentionally, turning ordinary experiences into profound learning opportunities. By now, all the open loops we've teased are coming together. You've seen how curiosity triggers dopamine, strengthens neural connections, improves memory, enhances problem solving, and even reshapes behavior. The simple insight is this: your brain is constantly seeking gaps, patterns, and surprises. By noticing them, asking questions, and exploring the unknown, you can guide this process, effectively rewiring your mind. That street mural, the obscure fact, the small observation you almost ignored, they all matter. Each curiosity spark is a tiny exercise that strengthens your brain's flexibility and insight. Remember, the next time something makes you pause and wonder, don't ignore it. Your brain is listening, learning, and reshaping itself in real time. Subscribe for more insights into the hidden ways your mind works and how to unlock its full potential.